Hi all, Kitamari here, playing Eternal Strands. So this is actually my first time playing this game, even though it says continue there. I'm going to hit new game. Yes, I would like to overwrite the save. Only one save file, that's something worth knowing. I usually like when I could do whatever I want with save files, but it's okay. Let's go to normal. Brynn's maximum health is normal. Dodging just before landing from a far height will cause Brynn to roll into the impact, significantly reducing the damage. Yep. Action RPG-like stuff, huh? When weavers born in the next era ask what we were willing to risk wrangling these capricious lands into hearth and home, our exploits must answer simply, whatever it takes. Maximilian Arton
was once the heart of magical development and trade for practitioners of magic all across the Maida Basin. Not all weavers claimed it as their home, but those that did built a legacy of progress, constructs, and innovation, the likes of which have not been seen since the Surge, almost half a century ago, when a cascade of arcane disasters racked the Maida, and without warning, the Enclave sealed itself away behind a magical wall known as the Veil. Rich and powerful leaders were wounded and killed. Decades of war broke out. Every nation suffered an economic collapse. The world is calmer now, but magic has been shunned, taking the blame for decades of unrest. Weavers remain pariahs to this day. Most places tolerate us if we don't stay too long. While some weavers remember what it was like before the Surge, I've never known a time when weavers had a home. I chose this life years ago, but I'd be lying if I said it has lived up to all I hoped it would be. Stop! Still, my luck might be changing. A few weeks ago, I began traveling with a new weaver band. Now, they've brought me here, where it all began.
Oh.
Careful.
Thanks.
Brynn! Over here.
Oh my gosh, these visuals are really great, aren't they? The animation quality is also superb. It reminds me of Avatar: The Last Airbender, but I always meant to watch that show. I never got around to it.
What do you think?
When you told me that joining your band meant I'd see the Veil, I wasn't picturing this.
No one's been this close in years. The base is shrouded in tangles. Weavers have known about this safe zone in the Veil's shadow for decades, but no one has found a route into it. Until now. You have no idea what I had to do to puzzle out this passage.
I definitely want to hear that story later.
My hope is that we're going to find artifacts from the Enclave itself deeper into the shadow. I'll stay to oversee the camp setup. Why don't you take the preliminary scouting expedition?
Really?
Of course. It's important for the other weavers to see how you do in the field. The map I bartered for in Tarza suggests there's a watchtower deeper into the valley. Shouldn't be too far from where we are.
That's my first landmark, then?
Yes. It should help us get our bearings before we start the search for the Strand Road. And if you make any discoveries, that will endear you to the band.
For sure. I'd love to find my footing with the rest of them.
I'll act as the watcher on the scry and pull you back if anything gets too dangerous. Just steer clear of the tangles. Any questions before you head out?
I'm itching to get out there. Tell her I don't have any questions. She mentioned the Strand Road. Ask what that is. This might be a little strange, but ask her to explain the scry. I'm actually going to say I'm itching to get out out there. I'm hoping to have this video be about 45 minutes or so, and I want to show off as much as possible. Let's go.
I'm ready to head to the watchtower.
Very curious about the story, though, and the lore and all the... It looks like a very involved experience.
Glad to hear it. You can head out then.
Also, the 2D artwork is really good. The character design. Ooh. Here we go. I am moving.
Visuals on the scribe. Can you hear me?
Ooh. I'm going to have to bring up the brightness on my display a
Some
little.
interference, though.
Ah, that makes a huge difference.
Still, strong enough to pull you out like you practiced. Dom?
I'm on it.
All right, we're going to sprint. Very cool controls so far. Feel pretty comfy with things. Let's observe.
Even more impressive up close.
Using an Xbox controller, it's feeling good. Oh, what is this?
Tangles. Beautiful.
Really?
Deadly. Give them a wide berth.
Oh, she's being sarcastic. Ah. Sometimes I miss
The closer you
sarcasm.
get to the veil, the thicker they'll become.
Its shadow is believed
To
be
avoid those.
impenetrable.
Until now.
Oh, we have cool stuff. Iron, rough leather, iron. Okay, so can already tell we're going to be doing some collecting of various resources then. Rough leather again. Can I break this as well? Wow. Can break anything. Collect anything, I guess. Let's see what happens if we break this one. I guess nothing else is really falling out of there, so even though we could break pretty much anything we want, it looks like only certain items will give us anything, any goodies. So let's keep going down here. A to I almost fell right into that chasm. There we go.
Completely frozen.
Weaver's Grasp. Lifts and moves objects and creatures. A purple aura marks valid targets, while those marked red are too heavy for the current level of strand. Left trigger to prepare the strand. Hold right trigger to cast. Release right trigger to throw it forward. Let's try this weaving ability then.
Enchantments to act strangely this close to the veil.
See those glowing bulbs? Infernal alliums.
Did it?
They combust when broken.
So if I toss one at the wall, its fire will melt the ice.
Whoa.
Brilliant! Best to use kinetic magic to keep clear of the blast.
All right. Use some kinetic magic. Climb the wall. Can I just... Whoa, I'm taking big damage. Let me get off of there. How do I... Oof. How do I heal? Oh, yeah. Down on D-pad. We can do some healing. What's interesting is that for some reason my brain immediately goes, maybe it's because of playing Freedom Wars for a while, it immediately goes to like the idea of using this like a hook shot, but that is not what we're doing right now. We are doing some Uncharted-like stuff, doing some climbing that way. Gosh, even the walls are very dangerous, but thankfully I have another vitality tonic. I have multiple vitality tonics, very generous. Let's go this way.
Perfect. Knowing the watchtower's relative position establishes the distance to the Strand Road. You can come back to... What is that?
Coral. There were rumors of a living mineral that grew deep beneath the Enclave surface. It seems they were true.
There's more of it in that cave. I could take a closer look.
Too risky to deviate from the plan. First outing was just to reach the watchtower.
This is going well. I say we check it out before finishing the expedition.
Investigate the cave. Whoa! Whoa! Ah. So dangerous. That purple mist is extremely dangerous.
Beautiful. I've never seen anything like it.
Dom's right about it being a living mineral. I can feel it humming with magic.
Wait, I'm losing...
Aurea?
dragon friend.
Brynn, connections back.
Was that a drake?
A drake.
Yeah.
Pulling you out.
Oh, but I wanted to talk to him. I imagine we're gonna get into combat before too long.
Breath. I knew this was a bad idea.
We can't extract you.
Oh, wait, we are. We're gonna hang out.
Fix it.
Hold
And Lane
on.
have tonics on standby for her return.
I can. Oh, that's cool. Ooh, ooh. And take that Kalahide. Okay. He doesn't want me to get treasure. He wants me
Head out
to
of the cave so we can get our bearings.
attack. Let me see here. I gotta get out of here. Okay. I think that I'm going to be doing my Buddha. Yeah. And like that. Very effective magic. That's cool. Lots of ingredients to collect here. It's something that I feel would be easy to miss. I feel like if I kept running forward, I would probably miss all kinds of ingredients. I might need them later. Let's head forward. Oh, they're scared. They are terrified. I mean, he's a pretty terrifying Drake. I want to ride his back. How do I do that?
For the love of... It's an ash peak drake.
Left button to change
Your frost
strands.
magic can cool a path.
Ice wall. Ice wall rapidly freezes water in the air to create chunks of ice, useful for pinning the foes of all sizes. Okay. Left trigger, right trigger. There we go. I am so ready to ice wall this place up. Come on, everyone. I don't know. Talking to the ice. We have important work to do. We're going to merge with fire to create, I don't know, to neutralize fire and ice in the process, I would assume. Okay, I hold it, I think. And then release. Hold, release. Hold, release. This would be a great way to
Good.
prevent forest
John's
fires.
still
I
working
just
on the scry, but
gonna
you
go
need to
forward.
keep moving. Lane, got anything from the map?
There should be a minor patrol path ahead that loops back to the watchtower. It runs closer to the Vale, though.
It's our only option.
I'm on it.
I'm being damaged, I think, by my own
That Drake's
abilities.
acting
Is that so? I think that might be the
Let's just focus
case.
on getting her back safe.
I'll go back to unpacking when I'm ready.
he stole one. What is he gonna do with
Damn
him?
it, Casmin was right. That Drake is rotting. Erratic flight. Aggressive.
Rutting.
It won't stop.
It's one of those British
Guys,
words.
What do we do?
We get you back to the caravan fast.
I don't think I do things fast. I do things slow. I'm going to look around at all the cool stuff I can pick up. You know, now that I think about it, like action, adventure type games from the PS2 era, for some reason I'm thinking about those. They didn't really have much in way of the resource gathering type things. I always thought of those as RPG features, and now most action adventure games that I play or have tried playing these days, they have all kinds of crafting going on. They have all kinds of ingredient gathering and all that stuff. I remember, like in Onimusha, for example. In Onimusha, you just attack everything and then you move forward. Maybe you'll find healing stuff, but that's about it. Let's keep going. But, oh wait, left button and B. There's so many abilities. I kind of like the wheel idea.
Clear line of fire. Good time to use your bow.
Okay, hold right button to draw. And release to loose the arrow. Tap X to kick. Tap X? Oh, so like that. We could use our bow as if it were as if it was something. Anyway, let's see. Hey, I was able to do some damage. Does the enemy even notice me? I did some damage at first. How come I'm not doing any damage now? Interesting. Oh, he's on his way. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Oh, oop. Oh, no, no. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. This is like when I should be changing up my abilities, but I don't know, I have a very one-track mind that could get in the way of my progress in this game, to be honest. My one-track mind. Alright, that is not very effective for that. Oh, what is that? I heard sounds. Oh, gosh. Oh, you're back again? You're back? Oh, there we go. Ren treated hide. Let's go back a bit and see about... Actually, I want to switch back to this. I really, I know I can tell that I'm going to need to be faster when it comes to a lot of stuff. Definitely when it comes to switching back and forth between abilities. Okay, I will go ahead and use this so I can grab this. Take that. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, see, I almost missed this one. This was the one that was on my mind. I was thinking, oh, okay. I want to take this too. Whoa. Rough leather. I wonder if she has different outfits that we can craft and stuff like that. New armor. Ooh, oh. Defeat the wild creatures, not a problem.
Following this brook should lead to the path guards used to reach the watchtower prior to the surge.
Ah. I'm just button mashing right now. In hindsight, though, like, you definitely are going to want to learn how to do different things. Also, let me see. Weaver's Grasp or Ice Wall, what is better to use? I definitely going to check that out, but let's go back to our sword. I think it would be better if maybe there was like a one-button way of switching back and forth between weapons, which perhaps there is, or there will be, and I just don't know about it yet. For these cute lamps. I'm gonna go this way. Alrighty. Whoa, wow. The elements are so dangerous. They are truly dangerous. Oh yeah, we want fire now, right? Weaver's Grasp. Oh yeah, okay. You, and you. Uh-oh. What's wrong? Ah. Taking too much damage.
That Drake is never far behind. Just keep going.
Now we are gonna use the ice wall again to move forward. Whoa! I don't know, I just kind of assume that that is what I should do to help myself. Here we go.
You're doing great, Brynn.
Whoa.
Final stretch.
Final stretch.
That can't be an arc.
No one has seen one in almost 50 years, let alone outside the Veil.
The Archons never left the Enclave. Still, you need to get...
Still want to ride him. Okay, let's switch to... I'm curious about using this. What? Oh no, this is a terrible idea. Okay.
Vitality tonics on your belt. Take a swig if you need
Yeah.
it.
No kidding. Can I roll? Yeah, I can roll. Okay, I can dodge roll. Sorry for my faulty gameplay as I get used to things. Hey, I was able to dodge roll really good there. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. I just, oof. Way to go. As far as knowing what I'm doing elementally. It's gonna be a little bit of a big, but whoa. Yeah, let's use that vitality thing again. Oh, we don't have enough. Yeah, we died. Oh, were we supposed to die? He's gonna come help us.
Isn't the strangest.
What the? Hang on, Brynn.
Everything okay back there?
Change of plans, everyone! Back up! You're... What? We're coming to you, Brynn. Follow that arc. We need to go. Now. Up ahead!
Strands. I'll give more of my thoughts overall as we wind towards the end of this video, but wow, I really like the world and the visuals. I mean, I guess I'll give some thoughts now, but I like the world and the visuals. It's clear. It's a really good concept. I want to ride those. I like that we have a team of friends to get to know. Parting the veil. Be the first to pass through the veil since the surge.
Has anyone else noticed we're practically sitting on a loom gate?
I like him.
That can wait, Dom. Aurea, you should be resting. If your wing doesn't heal, our point is out of commission.
That's what I need to address. While my wing recovers, Brynn will take over expeditions as our acting point.
You sure she's ready for all of this?
Brynn did face down an Ash Peak Drake and live to tell the tale. I think we're in good hands.
Yes. I have every confidence that she will make a great point.
As long as we don't all die here first.
Dialogue choices guide Brynn's demeanor and explore different parts of her character. There are no wrong choices. The team needs a pep talk. The team needs to have faith in me. The team is understandably nervous. Offer reassurance. Offer reassurance.
Our arrival was rocky, but I will do everything in my power to ensure our survival. If we avoid unnecessary risks, we'll be back on our feet in no time.
I'm glad you're taking this seriously.
Exactly. When we first set out to investigate the Veil's shadow, we had no idea we'd end up here. The Enclave was once a safe haven for all weavers, and the pinnacle of innovation. Since the Veil went up, weavers took the blame for decades of war. Stories that put children to bed, preached the evils of our magic, all because of what happened here. We owe it to ourselves and to our brethren across the Maida to find out not just what happened, but why. Maybe then, weavers can find our place in the world again. But first, survival. Brynn, that's you and me. Find me when you're ready. Adjourned.
Consult with Aurea to plan next steps. Day 1, afternoon. I like that we're going to have dates.
Gathers around when I'm away from camp. It's nice to have people literally watching my back.
In the colorful world, really fond of that. Oh, we can pet the doggy. Can I ride on? Pet. Oh, so cute. Okay, talk to you.
Hey, Casmin. Recovering from our wild entrance into the Enclave?
Save it, okay? I know I should have been more prepared to move.
Hold on, that's not what I...
If I had been more prepared, we wouldn't be missing half our supplies. With more supplies, I could have done a better job patching up Aurea's wing. If I had fixed her wing properly, we wouldn't be in unknown territory with a point who...
Whatever it is, just say it, Kaz.
You're no Aurea. I'm sorry. But she has more experience and who knows what's out there.
I like her accent. She just needs to lighten up. Break the tension with a joke.
Ah, Kaz, come on. How hard can it be? I'll do a little exploring, wrangle patterns off some creatures, and
People could die, Brynn. You, Lane, and Aurea almost died. Or is that not sinking in for you?
Kaz, slow down. I didn't mean...
Oh, what? Didn't mean to joke about the lives of people you've known for a minute and I've known for years. Aurea had her reasons for choosing you. Who knows what they are, but I'm trying to trust her. Can't you at least take this seriously?
Well, I do. Look, I'm sorry I upset you.
Forget about it.
Kaz.
I think I just need to be alone right now.
Gosh, she's so uptight. Done talking to her. You know, if we are new here and she's known people for longer, then she should, I don't know, be a little more open-minded to our vibe. I mean, I can, of course, be a little more serious if she prefers that, but still.
Your tent. Might not be glamorous, but you can rest here when you're not gallivanting on expeditions.
It's perfect.
Don't know about perfect. I could have done a better job if we didn't lose half our supplies when we passed through the Veil.
Seriously, I didn't have anything close to this in Aaron's band. Half the time I was lucky if I didn't sleep on dirt.
Huh. That's... unfortunate. I'll leave you to get settled.
Aw, that was cute. Softwood. So we're definitely going to be doing some resource gathering. We have iron, all this stuff. Gosh, I got 12 pieces of rough leather. I didn't even know I picked up that many. We'll look more into that later. So we do have some indicators on who to talk to next. It's good to have those. Blazing a trail.
So after all the legends, this is it. The Enclave.
Legends for you, maybe. Some of us trained under weavers who were born here. Still, it is surreal to see it for myself now. You're going to be out there, exploring. Promise to take it all in for me.
I'm becoming point sooner than I expected. Is that a... I'm sure that that's the correct way of wording it. I just don't really get it. She seems sad. Sympathize with her that she's missing the first expedition.
You must be devastated that your wing is holding you back.
I can't deny that my heart breaks at the prospect of being stuck behind the scry. But knowing I've found the right replacement helps. Besides, this wing won't keep me down for long. I'll be back out there soon enough.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Anyway, enough with the sentimentality. For your first expedition, we need to get the lay of the land. Thankfully, Lanefree has an old map of the Enclave to help us get our bearings. It's 60 years old, pre-Surge. No chance it's accurate, but that's where you come in.
I'll update it as I go.
Exactly. We've made camp in what was once a way station for caravans entering the Enclave. Just below us is Glintwood Hollow, a valley on the outskirts of the Enclave. I've scanned it from the overlook, and we've got 2 landmarks of note. A second loom gate, and what appears to be a giant statue. Possibly an ark.
You can see it from here? Must be massive.
If either is functional, Dom will throw you a party. I'll be with you on the scry. With fewer tangles, we're hoping the connection will be stronger. The path is down by your tent.
I'll head out now.
Path is down by my tent. Leave via the path near my tent to start scouting Glintwood Hollow. There's still more characters to talk to. I'll quickly do that. So do I have to find my way around here? Yeah, I think so. Wait, can we scale this? It's a bit puzzling, I feel. And this being a first impressions video, I definitely want to look at as much as possible, see as much as possible, and access all there is that's interesting. Whoa. Okay, that area is blocked off. Ooh. Shattered mirror. The frame styled in Renland fashion. Codex fragments increase Brynn's attunement to locales around the Enclave, as well as unlocking lore projects at Lane's Lane's archive. So it definitely is worth it to try to look at everything, try to move the camera around, try to see every little thing that you can.
So this is a loom gate. It's taller than I expected.
The Enclave constructed these for transit. Oh, imagine being able to travel leagues instantly. If only it were working.
There's no sign of damage. It just seems inert.
Deactivated, perhaps? Or simply lacking the energy such a powerful enchantment would need.
You'd know better than any of us. If we could get it working, though.
Oh, the possibilities. All the places we could go. Oh, to hold the hand of my most darling wife as we whisked around the Enclave. Metaphorically, of course. The loom gates famously moved people one at a time. Too dangerous otherwise, I imagine.
They're sweet together. Compliment their collaboration.
You're cute together. It's great to see a couple that shares such a love of their work with one another.
Who could have it any other way?
After being together for 7 years, we're bound to have something in common.
Come, my love. There must be something in the archives.
Look at that view. Oh, look, I'm standing at the edge. What happens if I go? Oh, they won't let me. It's an invisible wall. They won't let me go and drop off there. Okay. We're gonna keep moving. Travel. Numerous accessibility options are available in the settings menu. I might drop by there before closing things. It's just, the world is very, very pretty. Colorful and detailed. It's a good looking game for sure. I prefer this sort of colorful fantasy vibe. They're having a fluff meeting. Who's that? The world seems so peaceful until I show up and start hacking and slashing everywhere. Am I just punching things? Yeah, I'm just punching things until I take out my sword. Alright. I wonder if there's any upside to
I've got
not having anything
equipped.
equipped.
Summer, Brynn.
No interference from the Enclave.
None. The connection is much stronger than outside the Veil.
That's reassuring.
Oh, yellow linen from the from these bushes, from the yellow flowers, I guess. Whoops. Even more iron. Brynn updates her maps as she enters each region. Let's open the map, actually. Oh, this is the active quests. Let me actually go through all of the menu options then. We have all active quests, main story quests, companion quests, epic hunt quests. Codex. The Codex stores information about the world and mysteries of the Enclave, uncovered through exploration. Codex fragments represent points of data on a subject. When enough are acquired, Lane can research them to unlock a complete Codex entry. So we can find out all kinds of cool stuff about all of the characters. Look at Great Foes. I assume that these are going to be some of the big bosses that we might encounter. And there's the map. Check it out. So this is going to be our main map. As we get more and more unlocked, we're going to see something pretty incredible. You can really get an idea of how long this game might be as well. Doesn't look like it's going to overstay its welcome, I would say. It looks like it's a reasonable length. I mean, There's no way for me to know that for sure. It's just, let's see, how many environments? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Actually, 7 environments. I assume that some are going to be larger than others. And that stuff. I guess I'll quickly look at the various options. Autoplay dialogue, huh? And wow, a lot of options there. Oh yeah, I usually like to bring down these relative to the voice acting. The voice acting in this game is absolutely fantastic. It's really good. Game difficulty. Okay, so it looks like we can change it at any time, which is very, very excellent. That is a nice feature. I would rather have the compass on. I'm gonna take a look at that. Show helmet always or never? I guess always, and I'll try to remember that I can come back here and change that up, because that's cool. So, south wall rise. Ooh, we have a buddy over here. Woo. I can change up. Just okay. I'm glad that I can afford to take some damage in normal mode anyway. Can play this game pretty much any way I want to, which is a nice feeling. I get this sense that without accessing the map on a regular basis, it would be, well, it wouldn't be easy to get lost, but Ice pins foes in place for a time. Control them to reduce pressure during encounters. All right.
More arcs.
And they're clearly happy we're here. Arcs were supposed to be used for manual labor. Hostility
Here we go.
is strange.
It's kind of interesting how I can use this this really neat magic, right? But it does damage me. It's like, look, even without an enemy there, I touch my own ice and I get damaged. Thankfully, the amount of damage is not too extraordinary.
Fresh water in walking distance of the campsite.
I'll set up a purifier for it and collect later.
Hindra's Brook, new region discovered.
Hindra's Brook, aptly named for the spirit of water that flows.
Okay, so actually, this is probably not the entirety of the world. This is probably just a section of it, I guess. Yet to see. Look at these mushies. So I'm definitely noticing now the absence of a mini-map. That doesn't bother me, actually. It does seem to make it a little more of a curiosity, like what exactly is around each corner. Ooh. Oh. There you are. This is just a goofy wave. I'm fighting in a very goofy way right now. I'm sorry. Hi. We're gonna exchange arrows. Oh my gosh, that did huge damage to me. I like that there's a little bit of a ability to move in slow motion when doing some switches. See? I gotta say, I think I like using my sword the most. Using my sword seems ideal. I could just overpower any enemies quite quickly. Now, I did run out of stamina, so that's probably why I was struggling with the bow a bit.
Creatures could be hunted for food.
Ooh.
Any of these plants look edible?
I
Hello.
won't put anything in his mouth.
There you are. Oh, I have 2 of
He
them.
doesn't vomit, we'll eat.
Just
Ta-da.
try not to poison him.
Oh my goodness, I took a bunch of damage there too. I would hope that the amount of healing potions that we can hold will increase over time. Maybe we can unlock that in some way. That iron surprised me. It just surprised me somehow. Okay, you guys, both of you. Oh, they do decent amounts of damage. Actually, I have a lot of HP. These are some big, lofty numbers. And yet... And yet I'm not taking so much damage that I'm afraid of dying too soon. Yeah, so far just mashing attack seems to be working well enough. I will keep experimenting with the bow though, because... Yeah. Let me... This bow. This bow is so useless, it cannot even... It cannot even do anything. It can't crack these open. I'll really have to... I don't know, I still want to practice with the bow. It's just that... Seems like something to use in the heat of the moment, maybe? But then that doesn't really make any sense, because in the heat of the moment, I just want to hack and slash. I'll switch back to this. So I actually do like the whole sense of not knowing what is around each corner because of that lack of a minimap. Not knowing what is anywhere. Oh, see, look, like, I didn't know he was there. Actually, I didn't know that one was there. Oh my goodness. Targeting me from so far away, too. Hello. Oh, there are two of them. See, my gut reaction is just like, let me go in and hack and slash. Let me just... But I do want to experiment a little bit, and... Look at how little damage I'm doing. Is he blind? Does he have trouble seeing that I see me? I feel like he might. He might have trouble seeing me. It's because of his mask. I know how he feels. I scared a child one time because I was wearing a... What was I wearing? I desperately scared a child because I had just had a eye exam and I was wearing a... one of those visor things because I wasn't supposed to have sunlight. I wasn't supposed to look in direct sunlight for a little while, and so I was wearing a visor thing, but I also had glasses on, and I also had a mask on because it was COVID times, and so I had a mask and a weird visor thing with underneath my glasses, so I had like 3 layers of weirdness. Oh, you guys. I'm trying to practice with my bow. I have to hold down the attack on it. These enemies, they're pretty cool. I can relate to these enemies. They have a little bit of a problem with attention. It looks like they lose interest in me for a second. Like, look at that. He's losing interest. He's like, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Yeah, there is no contest. Melee combat is preferable. It is. It's kind of funny. So where'd the other one go? He could be anywhere. He's hiding. It's like, I am planning my counterattack. Roar. Where is he? Or she? I don't know. Planning? Well, he did say he was planning his counterattack. Where is he? I know there was another one. See, I'm getting lost already. Also, this is going to be longer than an hour. I wasn't even paying attention to my timer thing. I have a timer thing. But I do like to be able to show off stuff. And... Oh, hey, it's you again. Yeah. Hi. Keep wanting to press R1 to attack. Oh. Oh, they're good at hitting me. Yeah. Whoa, look at all that stuff. Oh, no. Have a higher chance of dropping rare materials if I... Oh. That's really, really quite interesting. I didn't even know that I used elements on that one. I'll have to try to remember, though. It really is quite interesting. It really is quite easy. I can do that and that, for example. And I can miss over and over. And yeah. You know, I guess not all games need mini-maps. I wonder if we could reclaim some of a sense of discovery in action-adventure games, actually, if we step back from overt hand-holding. Hindra's Lake.
This must be Hindra's Lake.
Hindra's Lake.
Lakes are still. Why name it after the spirit of flowing water?
I want to go in here. Ah! Goodness! Goodness, you guys. I'm gonna beat you up, but I'm gonna get damaged by my own ice. Wah! Okay, that one is still hanging out. I think I just lost interest. I don't even think he's attached to it anymore. He's just thinking about lunch. Like, I want some berries, some wild berries or something. Cauliflower. Alright, I'm gonna switch to fire. Never mind. Whoa. Oh, yeah, she shook her head. She's like, nah, I don't want to go in there. She doesn't want to go in there. Okay, not a problem. We have other places we can go. I heard sounds. Where from? Cobalt iron. I sure hope all these ingredients will go to good use. The collapsed mine. Gosh, look at all these places I've managed to discover within an hour or so of gameplay. Gonna hit you. Okay, I wasn't able to hit them with anything, so... Here I thought I had fire. I thought I had the power of fire, and I don't... Don't worry, it's hurting me too. There we go. I use my healing. Definitely open up some of these. Hey, can I tear down this tree, get some wood? I sure can, look at that. Oh no, my inventory's full. How did that happen? I guess because I keep picking up everything. I would like a Baldur's Gate-like system where I could just send them back, send them to base, to camp. So where shall I go? Where shall I go to handle that? Vitality tonic. Well, we're all healed already. So the system of saving, right? We can load game, but we can't save game. Can we fast travel? What are all the possibilities here? Diplomatic agreement. A letter approving entrance to the Enclave for a group of Tazan workers. It's kind of funny that they don't show us the letter. They're just like, you probably wouldn't want to read it anyway. It might be long-winded or something. Yeah, I can see toggle attunement. Hey, check this out. We can get an idea of the various collectibles. It doesn't handhold us too much in like where to go to find any of these things, but at least we'll have knowledge of what we don't have yet, I guess. How many we don't have? That looks dangerous. Not positive how to save, and now that I know that I can't pick up new types of ingredients, I can pick up ones that I already have and pretty much do that to my heart's content, but then it definitely will be a good idea to go backwards. Again, very, very pretty game. I just curious about how to get back to where I may want to go. A worn satchel and rusted curved blade, once part of a forager's set. Oh. Did I just destroy a book? Oh no. Oh. hope I didn't destroy a book. Like, permanently destroy a book. Hello. Yes. Nice to meet you. Hey, Viridian. Oh. Should have done this a long time ago. I was actually trying to open the menu for it, but you kind of have to make your decision really quickly that, hey, you're going to open this and do that, because there's a little bit of a pause. So like if you were hacking and slashing like this, and then you do this, it's a little bit of pause, I guess. I'm just such an ingredient hunter. Oh. Oh, what is this? It looks special. Oh, vitality tonic. Well, I do need to get that. Okay, I think there's an enemy. I heard a weird sound, but I need to see where to go here.
I was right. It is an arc. A great one.
It isn't moving. I'll get a closer look.
When close to a surface, you can also press Y to climb. This behavior can be toggled to default in options. Hey, I was talking about that kind of thing, and then I wanted to. So we're gonna do some climbing up this Colossus. We're gonna ride him.
An arc of the stricken earth, I would guess. Any chance you could bring a piece of it back to camp?
Doubt my sword is strong enough.
Too bad. Strange that it's just standing there.
Maybe the second loom gate will tell us more. Enclave constructs are believed to be interconnected in many ways.
How are we communicating? Is it through some kind of telepathy? Wake up! Sleepyhead, wake up! We're going. Ow! Ow! Oh! You could have reached your hand down, this hand, and caught me before I fell. Look at his sad face. Oh! I gotta wake him up. I gotta wake him up. I don't know how. I need to wake him up so that we can go places. Opportunist's Mask. Designs for crafting have a glow and audio indicator to make them easier to find. I feel like that glow could be more forceful because it didn't stand out much compared to other things. So many dealies. Dealy City. I'll wake you up soon. I have to find a save. That's what I need to find. I'm confused about that. I'm confusion. And I know it might be a little bit lazy, but I wish there was a way at least to transfer myself back to camp, right? I guess I think of it as camp. Maybe there is a way, and I don't know. Feller's Arch. Feller's Arch. Gosh, so many places. Hey, there's a green check mark now in that little area. And companion quests. I should have looked closer back at... Oh, hello. Oh my goodness. Oh, you're mad at me already? Right? What? Oh gosh, he scared me. Some of the actions of the character. Oh my gosh, what are you doing? Okay, you are confusing me. What was that about? That was funny. Oh. Ow. That was funny. What was he doing? Oh, goodness. There's another one over there. Okay, so the yellow... What does that indicate? It looked like that was stamina, but it also looked like it might have been stealth related. Confusing. Glowing chests contain rarer loot. Oh, steel! Steel that I can't pick up. Oh.
A set of schematics. Tarmacine smithing.
And come back, pick
Maybe
that
solar
up.
would know.
I really feel like I want to go back. Bring me back somewhere, please. I want to go back I want to go back home. I want to also unlock more over here. Do the tutorials say anything about returning? returning, because it feels like a long trek. I wish I could have picked that steel up also. I hope I haven't lost that steel, that I can come back and try to figure it out. But yeah, long way away. I'll just run backward and momentarily take a look-see. Ooh, I'm being followed. Anyway, yeah, take a look-see to see. Why did I just do that? I just pushed down on the D-pad. I don't know why. Yeah. Yuppers. Hey, what's over that way? I'm so spoiled by fast travel. But to be honest, you know, this game doesn't need fast travel, but just being able to go back to an area for crafting, it's kind of a must, because, I mean, if you're gonna have all kinds of craftables, crafting materials everywhere, and stuff. I'll take that. Hey, I'm actually returning back to base for too long, I think. My sense of direction is, it's amazing. It's incredible. Would direct again. And I'm gonna go this way. So this area... Kashar, the children of an Ashar and Kasil parent are famed for their ability to something. Hello all. I am back. Carved resources. I have all my goodies here. Hey, day 1 night. So it's just about the end of a day. That makes sense, actually. I'll play until it's the next day. This reminds me of Baldur's Gate 3 again. The whole idea of like day and night cycles and coming back, talking to friends.
I was impressed by how you handled that drake outside the Vale.
A little terrifying, I will admit.
But you kept a cool head and didn't let it get the better of you. Not everyone can do that.
She's very sweet, Araya. Look carefully through this area. Beautiful. Nighttime visuals are beautiful as well. There's something about the energy of this game that does remind me a little bit of Hades and Bastion, but as a sprawling action-adventure RPG. Which, gosh, that would be amazing, actually. An open world, 3D. Beyond Good and Evil meets anything from that team. Let's see. Casman. Change equipment. So, the nature of making new equipment, that's something I want to look into. We'll pet you again. It's your nighttime pet. You had daytime pets, and now nighttime pets. Our buddies here. Oh, Sola. Hello. Crafting. Craft new arms and armor at the smithy. Each design uses a combination of different classes of material, forged, carved, etc. Those materials are divided into slots. The top slot uses the most materials, but has the biggest impact on the item's stats. Materials have properties such as weight, resistance to heat, and so on, while also affecting color. Mix and match materials to create custom gear in both ability and looks. Seems like a dynamic system. Some quests also require crafting. These live in their own category, but work the same, provide the needed materials, and craft the item in advance. Best materials are only ever used for one recipe. Hey, mundane sword and shield. Mundane bow. Opportunist's mask. Points half plate. Points bracers. Points greave boots. Didn't I get something... So what am I missing? I think I'm missing stuff, though. She doesn't have any sort of mask, so... Oh, that's so cool, the colors. You can see the colors changing up. And then the stats. The colors and stats both changing up because of my choices here. Very, very nice. So, how can I continue this interesting process? And what is the best way for me to go about things, too? Guessing we gotta do it that way. Let's craft.
Nice to work on something a little lighter
And equip.
every once in a while.
Just did it. I really like this system. I think that it's different. Point Grief boots. Woven resources. My cold resistance is going to be pretty neat. And yellow linen. The yellow linen stands out a bit.
Try to bring this back in one piece.
All right. Okay, we're all out of stuff that we could do here. In hindsight, right? Carved resource. Probably should have gone with this instead, just for the raw attack power. Hello?
You've been busy.
It's a work in progress. Taking stock and all. We lost a lot of gear running for our lives. Speaking of, are you doing okay?
Sola has known Casmin longer than me. Mention our talk.
I spoke to Casmin.
Bit your head off, did she?
Yeah, she did. She hurt my feelings.
A little.
She's just rattled and looking for someone to blame. Probably worried it's actually her fault for not being ready to move.
But it's not her fault at all.
No, nor is it yours. It's just that our Lady Quartermaster mixes stress and humor like oil and water. Give her time. She'll come around. And if not, just swap 2 cards on her alchemy drawers and point out the problem before anyone notices. She'll be forever grateful.
Wait, have you done that?
I can neither confirm nor deny any such allegations.
Nah, I don't think I'm gonna do that. You talk to Dom. Dom's atelier.
Loom gates must need a massive source of magic to function. Instantaneous transit across hundreds of leagues.
Dom? Hello? Everything okay?
Sorry, thoughts of loom gates rattling around in my mind incessantly. I'm sure you're the same way after seeing one.
Not exactly. But it is exciting.
Promise you'll keep an eye out for a way to reactivate it, won't you?
Any thoughts on what that might look like?
No, it could be anything. That's what's so exciting. So, our acting point. Is your heart racing at the prospect of traversing these lost lands?
I grew up listening to stories about the Enclave, enthused at the prospect of living
Growing
there.
up in Carnhaven, my father told me stories about the Enclave as I fell asleep. It's crazy to think I'm living through what once was just a bedtime story.
Perhaps you'll even become one. We are the first band to cross the Veil in half a century.
I hope history gives our story a more flattering beginning. Not sure I want our tale to start with us tripping over each other as we run from tangles.
With the most daring point to ever live, Brynn of Carnhaven, no one will remember our wobbly entrance.
Thanks, Dom.
Of course. Now, if you'll excuse me, something else is tugging at my attention.
Loom gates.
Loom gates.
Loom gates. So we can't do anything with his atelier yet, I guess. Oh.
I wonder how this arc managed to get us through the Veil.
By the looks of it, it was a one-way ticket.
Well, the Enclave built many arcs and other magical constructs. I've never heard of one designed to repel Drake's breath, though.
You think we might find another arc that could help us escape?
Or possibly repair this one? It must be special somehow. As Aurea said, the arcs
Aurea?
never left the Enclave, yet this one did.
We know as much as we can from looking at it. Time to start exploring if we want to find answers.
Main character is very pleasant. I like that.
Lane, you seem lost in thought. Settling in all right?
Oh, Brynn. Yes, I am. And you? I notice you've been checking in with the others at the camp.
You did? Are you spying on me?
Oh, of course not. It's my vocation to observe. Not just you. Everyone.
I wasn't expecting that. Sparkle, sparkle.
In fact, if you'd like, I can tell you a little about the others. You are newer to our band, after all.
Whoa, we have a lot to say. Still pretty new to the Weaver Band. Ask Lane how I fit in.
Given that I'm the newest member, how do you think I fit in?
It speaks volumes that Oria trusts you with taking over the expeditions this soon. I would have thought Casmin might take over in this interim period instead of you.
Casmin?
Up until about 6 months before you joined, Oria was training her to become her replacement as Point. It was going well. Then, out of nowhere, the training ended, and Oria began searching for a new Point. I don't know if it was Oria's decision or Casmin's, but either way, I suppose it's all for the best. You wouldn't be here otherwise.
Casmin hasn't been the most welcoming towards me. I wonder if she could be upset that I'm the new Point.
Knowing Casmin, if she has a problem with you, it won't be long before she confronts you about it.
Ah, great.
I can handle Casmin. Oh, I can say a lot of things. That's good. The band seems to operate like a tight ship. Ask them how it is
I've
run.
travelled with the Weaver Band before, but it wasn't quite as functional as this. What makes this one run so smoothly?
The obvious answer is Oria. Not only is she a strong Point and leader herself, but her mother is one of the most famous enchantresses of our time. She's grown up surrounded by excellence.
Wow. Still, it sounds like a lot to live up to.
If it is, Oria makes it look easy.
You said Oria is the obvious answer to this band's success. Is there a not-so-obvious answer?
Ah, yes. While Oria runs the field, when it's time for the caravan to move, it's Casmin who takes over. She used to be a quartermaster on the docks of Don Brennig, facilitating relief efforts for the Udean Federation. With the speed she can pack a caravan, it's no wonder that Oria trusts her to take over when it's time to move.
Magical research is integral to any Weaver Band. Ask how it progresses
Before
within
joining,
ours.
I knew Oria's band was renowned for its top-notch techniques in weaving. Why do you think that is?
To keep a Point's expedition gear competitive, you need a smith and an enchanter working in perfect harmony. And there's never been a pairing more harmonious than the union of our enchanter, Dam, and our smith, Sola.
They are sweet together.
Did you know Sola is descended from nobility in the Sansa Empire? Shame her family lost their fortune, though I suppose that's why she's so down to earth.
Are both Dam and Sola from Sansa?
No. In fact, Dam hails from Renland, where magic is completely forbidden. I often wonder if Dam's fascination with enchanting would be as obsessive if magic wasn't dogmatically kept from him as a child.
This storyline and the characterization, it reminds me of some YA fantasy novels, actually. It's very involved. I use that word too much, involved. And I like the amount of effort that's put towards it, actually. It's kind of a type of game where I think I'll feel closer to the characters and have more well-formed opinions across the expanse of the cutscenes and moments with them. Sev joined just before me. Ask if it's common for this Weaver Band to take on apprentices.
Sev is relatively new to the team too. Has Sola taken on smithing apprentices before him?
No, she's never had an apprentice before. I don't know how he came to be her apprentice either. No one seems to.
That's a little odd, isn't it?
Not really. Typically, Ram are very secretive, culturally speaking. Sev may remain an enigma. I wish he would open up, though. I'd like to learn more about his people.
I didn't come over to talk about the other Weavers. Ask Lane about themselves as a person.
Lane, offering insight
Lane.
about the others is nice, but I came here to talk about you.
Oh, me?
Yeah. Tell me about yourself.
There's not much to know, really. I suppose I'm the typical third child to a second son of a patriarch of a minor mercantile house in Judea.
What?
I've enjoyed the experience of growing up in a family embroiled in feuds so long-standing that no living relative can recall inciting incidents firsthand. At a young age, scholastic endeavours became my escape from the familial turmoil until I could finally leave home, and so on and so forth. Nothing but a classical presentation of third child issues in a Udean mercantile family.
Right. And how are you feeling since we entered the Enclave?
Truthfully, I'm not sure. Nothing's really wrong, but never mind.
You sure? Whatever's on your mind, I'm happy to listen.
Yesterday, entering the Enclave in our lifetime seemed impossible, yet today, here we are. It strikes me as an opportunity that was profoundly easy to miss. That's all. Anyway, thanks for listening.
Wow. Probably one of the longer of the conversations. Len? I know I just keep going and going. Sebastian?
Sev, how are you holding up?
Oh, fine. I mean, I'm trapped inside a magic bubble that's filled to the brim with life-threatening creatures. Also, left an entire known world behind, and I'll probably never see remnants of my past life again. But, you know, I'm fine.
He's spiraling. Try to look on the bright side. He's scared. Sympathize
It's
with him.
okay if you're scared, Sev. I'm a little nervous myself.
Oh, good. Our point is worried. One person who's supposed to be fearless. Yeah.
Sev,
This apprenticeship is turning into more than I signed up for.
that is completely understandable. We're all reeling.
Yeah. You're probably right. Listen, I should get back to helping Sola.
I was talking with Sola earlier. She is a great listener. Maybe talk to her about how you're feeling too?
I wouldn't want to burden her.
She'd be happy to help.
I'll think about it.
It's interesting how she brought that up. I wonder
Shouldn't we be
if,
trying to find a way out of here?
depending on
Focus
who
one thing at a time.
I talk to, maybe
What is that?
different things are acknowledged in conversations.
Inside a magical bubble.
Small journal, detailed reminders of diplomatic protocols. So how does the saving work in this game? Okay, so when we are here,
Your share of the
we can
setup.
save.
Less worrying.
I did a little bit of crafting, but I've run out of the ability to do too much more. And I guess we just go and insert all of our materials automatically. That's what I'm guessing. So when I head out again, I'm not going to be burdened with too many inside of my pack. But anyway, this game has a lot going for it. A lot of polish, enjoyable, a bit different than I expected. Actually, I didn't know that there were going to be, a lot of scenes with the characters and opportunities for characterization. But when I'm out in the world, it is more of a hack and slash action adventure game. I really, really like the crafting. The way that crafting works, absolutely interesting and fantastic system, but I'm gonna need to be able to hold more things, more ingredients before I feel as comfortable as I could with that system. I think that later moments of the game are probably going to make that section even more enjoyable.
It's lean, by the way.
But anyway,
What's that?
thank you so much for being here.
don't
Thanks
like
for
to be
checking
called
this out. There may or may not be a part 2. If I play this more on my own, which I might, I might make a follow-up video about
Didn't realize.
other sections of the game and my overall opinions. But thanks so much for being here. Thank you for watching. See you later. Bye.